looting zombies,
Ow.
crashing cars, dying of zombie virus, more zombies, more crashing, base building. That and so much more is Wayne. Game in early stage of development, but let me tell you, it has already totally dragged me in. If Project Zomboid is your kind of game, then Wayne is absolutely worth it. It has so many similarities, but also takes its own direction. I'm a maximal freak, by the way, and let's jump right to the game. I love the character customization. Look what they let you do. Character creation starts with choosing some fundamental skills. More interesting is the selection of occupations. Selecting one gives you a boost in certain skills, and every occupation have a different set of starting items. But where it really gets good are the uniqueness traits. You've got ones like lactose intolerance or peanut allergy, but then imagine selecting sleepwalker and literally waking up in random beds all over the map. By the way, awesome ideas, devs. The description of some items are just great. Like this one. Or the spoon. Oh, there are the zombies. Zombies are not that hard to kill, but you get really easily wounded. And just like in Project Zomboid, there is always a chance you get the zombie virus, for which there is no cure. As you can see, I just got scratched. That's not good. A solution for that might be using a gun. That I didn't find it, but when you're using a gun, it creates a risk of spawning a horde. You know, you make a lot of sound, you attract a lot of unwanted attention. So right now there seems to be a lot of loot everywhere. Things like antibiotics, bandages. I even found a magazine filled with bullets. And I'm in a second house. I kinda feel like the loot could be a bit more rare. For the night we can set blinds down. You can turn on the heating. But same as in the Project Zomboid, the electricity and water will shut off after about a month. Well, let's sleep through the night. Touched the broken window and immediately got scratched. For some reason, you can eat sunscreen. Yeah, probably don't do that. But it's a cool little feature I don't remember being in any other game. You see, applying sunscreen actually cools you down when you're in the sun. But also you can have a pale uniqueness, and with that you should get sunburned easily, so the sunscreen becomes important. And I really love how deep the developers have gone with details like this. Magazines again. Of course, the cooking is already integrated into the game. Throw what you want into the oven, bag of fries, now oven dish, and done! A car. Most likely it will be missing keys. Yep, we can try to hotwire it though. Oh, maybe let's search the house first and try to find the keys. That's considered a weapon. Alright. Oh, I got a key! Let's try to start the car. It works! God damn it! And the car we have is very damaged. And it seems like it's gonna give up soon. But maybe this one will be in better condition. Yes! This one seems more reliable. You can also stuff your loot in the trunk. I really like that. Also, maybe surviving in the wild might be possible. It seems easy, but I got hit by the zombie for maybe a 4th time already. Man, I really need to find and use a pistol to stay safe. Again. Well, I feel like this means things are very bad. Well, the infection is spreading very quickly. It's still the first day of being infected and the infection is on 62%. Oh, a pistol! So, now we don't have to worry about getting the zombie virus from zombies touching us. Yep, we're zombifying. I just want to take out some zombies before we turn. And like that, our first journey ends. Alright, armed with experience, let's go again. And this time we're serious and the plan is to build a base. Cool news! Overnight, the developers released an update packed with a lot of new features. That is seriously awesome! It's incredible how much work is going into this game by only 2 developers, especially since it's completely free at the moment. But this time, I believe I'll survive for much longer. Stop! I don't want to talk about it. One more try. I'm seeing a pistol as an essential item for surviving. Yes, you want to avoid getting hit so much, and the best way is attacking from a distance. Either way, it's hard to avoid getting hit, especially by a runner, or maybe I'm just very bad at it. Now, food should satiate you more when it's cooked. So let's at least hit this meat in the oven. And same as in Zomboid, you can actually get more XP from reading skill books. And to be able to cook more recipes, you have to look for recipe books. Ah, a backpack. Great way to increase your carry weight. Still no pistol though. This is starting to be a problem for me. From what I read, the chance to get the virus is 2% with each zombie hit. It might not look like much, but if you get hit 5 times a day, like me, the chance is getting high very quickly. Guess what? I get a pistol. And you know what's best? I found plenty of other ammo so far, but only 3 bullets for this pistol. And just like that, all the pistol ammo is gone. So we're back to the same problem. But on the bright side, I found a key for a working car. Oh look, it even has sauna mode turned on. No. Now that's an upgrade. I found a bow and some arrows too. Oh, it actually kills a zombie with one shot. So you definitely have to aim better than I do. And if you're lucky, you even get your arrow back.
Then I took an arrow in the knee.
This is what I needed. No way! I found a gun! Awesome! Now we have a proper weapon. I want to start building a base, and this place looks great for it. Right on the edge of the city and in the middle of a map. And here we are. Yeah, this will do. I see we got a runner, but that's what's our gun for.
Free your mind.
Now, keeping your base running requires building the UC, and same as in other survival games, you need some materials to keep it running and repairing your base. And I even think it keeps zombies from spawning inside your base. Of course, everything costs materials, so with some tools you can disassemble almost anything around. To get those basic materials you need. We need storage, and small crate is all we can craft with our skill now. But even this small crate has enough space to store your precious loot. And because I want the garage to be my main room, let's get this bed moved over there. Nice. Another essential thing you'll need in your base is a workbench. Done! Now you've probably figured out that all of this building requires a lot of wood and other materials. As I said, you can disassemble furniture in nearby houses, or you can find an axe. Now chop the tree down, split into logs. Then at the workbench we make planks from the logs. With some iron scrap we can make brackets. And with all these materials we can fortify the door and windows of our base. I can even peek outside. Now this way we are more safe from the zombies. In order to stay safe, I want to build a fence with a big gate around the house. For that we will need a lot of materials. So now we have to chop some trees. Get the nails from the furniture. Once we have enough resources, we can start building. Yeah, this seems like a good start. Now the next fence piece should just clip right in. Great. By the way, you see the weather in this game? It looks so awesome. Anyway, we continue. First clear the surroundings of zombies. Get more trees. Turn them into material. Build the fence. And repeat. It's starting to look good. Obviously, this will take some time to build. So in the meantime, I want to get some food supply going. For that, I'll plant some veggies and let them grow. And back to the fence. I'm already finishing a gate. And the whole fence is finally done! Actually, after you figure out how to get materials effectively, it's not that hard to build quickly. Yes! I love this! We can officially call this a home. But this is just the start. There's so many more ways to upgrade your base. And because we were building so much, we advanced a few levels. And now we can build advanced workbench, which give us many more crafting options. But that finishes our basic setup. Next time, we will check out some advanced building. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. And if you can't wait for the next video, subscribe. You won't miss it, and it helps a small channel like mine a lot. And please let me know what you think of the game in the comments. I would really love to hear your opinion. See you next time, and bye-bye.